Welcome back, AT Time. I am Avery. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so you know when we post a new video. Woo! We are in 2021 finally, and I am so excited. Like, we have so many friends. Tabby and I have, I would say, probably 20 friends that have decided to start a YouTube channel this new year, and it gets me excited, and it gives us like more motivation to continue to create. And so to the friends out there, thank you. And I wanted to take the time to make this video about how we go about creating our videos to help you all if you're new or if you are interested in getting into vlogging or just starting a YouTube channel. So what I'm gonna do in this video is really just break down how Tabby and I go about creating our content in hopes to help you create your content. Any tips or any tricks, anything, and how to start a successful YouTube channel in 2021. We just got monetized about 3 weeks ago. We started our channel about 6 months ago. And so we're able to get monetized in 6 months, and wanted to give you feedback on how we were able to do that and what that looked like. So tip number one for any YouTube creators out there, just start shooting. Content always is over gear. Content, gear, gear, content. A lot of people won't start their YouTube channel because they feel like they don't have the right gear. They don't have a microphone, they don't have a camera, they only have their smartphone. They only have a GoPro to shoot on. All of those are great tools, but the most important thing is always gonna be the content and the storytelling. And so in 2021, focus on the content and less about the gear that you have. The gear will come, but just really focus on what it is your channel's about or what it is that current vlog is about. So that leads right into tip number 2, and it is focus on storytelling. When you are starting your new channel, figure out and learn the best way to tell an engaging story to your audience. That is, I just feel like the golden rule. Like, figure out the best way to tell a story. And so a story is broken down into 3 parts. You have a beginning, you have a middle, and then you have the end. Understand what you're gonna talk about. So before you start shooting, know what the vlog or the meat of the vlog is gonna be about. What I like to do is, before I start shooting, I typically have an idea of what the day looks like or what I want to accomplish with the video. So I'm only focused on telling the viewer what it is I'm telling them. So for me, if we were to break this down into a story, I would use this cup of ice water. Break the story down, break that down. What is the story behind me going to get a cup of water? I was thirsty, so I went and got water. How do we make that interesting and engaging? And that's what I focus on. That's what you need to focus on from the beginning. How do I tell this story? Get many different angles. I'll need to show a shot of me getting up, me walking out the door, me opening the door, me going down the steps. And not only that, but me like tiptoeing so I can keep quiet and not wake Tabby up. And I'm trying to make sure there's no creaks. I would want to get all of those shots. Then me getting the glass of water, getting the cup, filling it up with ice, then putting the water in there, letting you hear the crackling of the ice as it fills up. The payoff at the very end would be me drinking the water. You can tell a story while doing other things. So I will shoot something in one place and tell the whole story. And then I will go about my day and shoot it in another place and tell that whole story again while I'm doing something completely different. And I continue to do that throughout the day so that when I come back into post and start editing, I can clip up all those sentences throughout the day. And so you get the story, but it's covered over a day span. And that's how you tell more of an engaging story. So the viewer is not only listening to what you're saying, but they're also watching you go through life. Tip number 3, and this is like a bonus tip. This is like a low-key bonus tip. If you are new to YouTubing, new to posting content on YouTube, when you go to post your content, do not, I repeat, do not mark your stuff as for kids or kid friend. Yeah, I think it says like, is it for kids? And you can say yes. We did that initially and didn't understand why. We did it just because we thought the content was kid friendly, like kids could watch it and it's fine. There wasn't any cussing, there's no swearing, we're not showing any like naked parts or anything. There's no like gruesomeness to any of the vlog. So we thought, yeah, it's for kids. But what YouTube is talking about in that section, is it like literally made for kids? Not is it okay for kids? And you're probably like, why does it even matter? What it does is it limits some of the features on your video. So if you're on the app, when you swipe down, when you're watching a video, you know how it plays in that little corner? The video continues to play and you can search other videos. If you mark it for kids, it won't do that anymore, which will hurt your average view duration. So you can lengthen your view duration if you don't hit that button and you allow the viewer to swipe down and continue to go through other content while they watch yours. My next tip would be truly invest in the community and learn. So how I would like break that down is go and subscribe to other channels that are like your channel. Not only does it help their channel by just subscribing, but it's gonna help you by watching their videos. You can sample different techniques that they use and put it into your vlog. Use the community as a tool. Use it to understand more of your audience. And so that's what I do. My top guy would be Casey Neistat. I watch a ton of Casey Neistat videos. He does a great job of storytelling. For a while, he was doing a daily vlog and he really like set the standard for what it looks like to vlog. And I'm always learning and watching how he did what he did, how he does what he does, how he tells a story. And you can do that in whatever niche you're in or whatever creator you find value in. Go back and watch their videos and really dissect it, break it down so that you can use pieces of their skills into your videos. My fourth tip would be shoot everything and don't worry about anybody. A lot of times it is so uncomfortable, it is unnatural for you to be talking to the camera in a public setting or talking to the camera just like out and about. But we have reached a point where vlogging is such a normal thing. Anytime I go out and I'm shooting, people will look at you and they will stare, but usually just because they're only curious, not because they think you're weird. They know what you're doing. They know that you're a YouTuber. I've never once had somebody say, "What are you doing?" They've always assumed and knew like, oh, he's a YouTuber, he's creating content. And so it's not a foreign thing. And so in 2021, more and more people know about vlogging, about YouTube, about creating content. And that's only growing now that the pandemic has hit and we're still going through those effects and people are consuming more and more content. So just kind of you have to like get out of your own head and stop worrying about everybody else and whoever is looking at you and what they have to say. Tip 5, the fifth and final tip. Tip number 5 would be shooting from different lengths. So when you're talking to your audience, if you need their attention and you want them to focus up, focus in and scoot closer to the camera so that there's less distraction out there and they can only focus on what you have to say. This is great for anything that is really serious, anything that's a pivotal point in the story. Get close up and really talk about what it is you want to talk about. You have your more establishing shots where you're farther away from the camera and they can see more of what's going on, more of what's out there, and they know where you're at. This is also like B-roll that you get before you start talking. So film the area if you have a drone, fly the drone up and get the surroundings so they know and have a context of where you're talking at. And this will also just like, all of this just helps draw in the viewer. Those are some of the things, just like really quick, that I like to focus on when I'm creating YouTube videos. And if you find some value out of that, please drop a comment. Let me know where you've seen any value, if you like this video or if it's helpful. And then if you have a YouTube channel, drop it down low so I can subscribe and check out some of your content. I would love to, but hey, I appreciate you guys. It's 2021. Please start a vlog. I am lobbying for you. I am in your corner. AT Time is excited for your success. Go with God. He'll go with you. Greater things are yet to come.